How many times have we seen Muslim organization in Nigeria stage a protest for the unaliving of Muslims in Nigeria? In Maiduguri last year, there was a BOMB blast in Maiduguri that took the lives of innocent Nigerians in a mosque where they were praying to their God, praying to their maker in a mosque. How many of you stage a protest against the unaliving of those people in that mosque? But here you are hypocritical. Africa will always be hypocritical. We always prioritize others first. We always prioritize anything Western, and yet we cry that we don't want the West. Anything foreign, yet we cry that we don't want the foreign people in our land. But they are more important and more precious than us. That is hypocritical. Here you people are, protesting for the unaliving of Ali Khamenei in Iran. How many times have you people protested for the unaliving of innocent Nigerians in Nigeria? It's a shame.
Your country is burning down, kidnapping, terrorism. The people are definitely living in most places in the north desolate. And the thing we are seeing on social media, we are seeing people protesting over the buying of a different country. You are doing solidarity against who? There are a lot of things going on. A lot of Boko Haram. The society is not safe. The road is not safe. Our economy is dwindling. The lack of employment, unemployment, and everything. And out of all these things, when they happen, where to una fit protest? We're not protesting they cry una for una loud. We're not protesting we're not fit sleep. We're not protesting they burn una loud. We're not protesting they kidnap una. They carry ransom. The thing una call they protest against now say a different president for another country, where U.S. Donald Trump, why now una they protest for. If we say these people, they have a different mindset, you would think we are lying. It is only in the north that kind of thing can happen. It cannot happen in any other part of the country. Do you see that? And it is also in the north we have terrible situations. Go to Maiduguri, go to Borno, go to different parts of the north. Yet, we have it consistent and continuous protest against insurgency security. We will not see that. And it is one Iran president that fight that I've never spoken once against the ease in your society. I've never spoken once against the suffering of your nation. That's the president you guys are protesting for. The only thing I'm begging people should not bring the eyes of President Donald Trump in. You know we don't reach.
Random. What crime has Iran committed? That they are being bombed, they are being incinerated. All the crimes that Hitler was accused of, we have made it into nonsense. And the world was. And the hypocrisy of the world become more obvious. Where is the conscience of the world? When you see Gaza totally destroyed, over 70 years of concentration camp, open concentration camp, what moral will we have to speak of other atrocities when we have not spoken of Gaza and now Iran? Like I said in my previous video, Iran is standing alone, challenging the great Satan. This war is not war against Iran, it's war against every one of us. It's a Jeffrey Epstein war that is going on.
We've seen a lot of protests in several places, in several countries. In Nigeria, we've seen quite a few. First, we saw one in Kano. They were protesting in Kano because of the unaliving of Iran supreme leader in Iran. Then we saw another one in Yobe. Then we saw another one in Lagos. Then today we got a report there's going to be another one in Abuja if it's not happening already. That is so hypocritical. Why are we so hypocritical as a people? Our love for humanity when it comes to do with other people is so high, but when it comes to do with our own people in our country, we become evil all of a sudden. Now let's talk about something. If this protest was to be a protest against bad governance, the Nigerian government of particular concern would definitely send people. They would tear gas them or they would do something to them. If that protest was to be a protest against the unaliving of innocent souls in Nigeria, in Egboma, they will go and spread them. They will use tear gas on them or they will go and unalive people. But here they are protesting for the unaliving of a supreme leader in Iran. Nothing is happening. The Nigerian government just allowed them to express themselves. There's nothing wrong with that. But that is, we are so hypocritical. Yobe of all places. All this time that they've been unaliving Nigerians in Nigeria, how many times have you people staged a protest? The Shiite group, I have no problem with anybody practicing any religion. As long as your religion is not against humanity, you are not unaliving people for the sake of your religion, because any religion or any God that will tell you to unalive anybody for their sake, you need to be the one to tell that God to come and do the unaliving themselves. In fact, let that God be the one to worship you, because that God, I have a question for that God, when it comes to do with love for humanity. So I am not interested in anybody's religion. As long as your religion is not, against me and against humanity, do you? But the question is, all this while that they've been unaliving a lot of people in Kwara, a lot of those hundreds of people that were unalived in Kwara are Muslims.
Do you think it cost America anything to throw a missile into Nigeria? Or do you think it cost Israel anything to throw a missile into Nigeria? Please, the Allah, I beg you in the name of Almighty Allah, I beg you, please mind what you are saying. If you stand with Iran or you stand with any country, you have to mention your name. You have to say, for example, your name is Musa. You will say, I, Musa, from so part of Nigeria, stand with Iran. You cannot just come out, only you, and come and speak on behalf of Nigeria. There is no one group that can come out and come and say, we and Nigeria stand with Iran. No, the only person that can do that is the government. If the government is saying that they stand with Iran, it means that they are ready to fire missile. Not you or one group will come out and say, because of one group is coming out to protest, they will now generalize it and say it's Nigeria. Please, the way they are sending missile left, right, and center, please, let us be mindful. Please, let us be mindful. I just saw a news whereby it is on Facebook. Go and check it. Israeli defense page posted it that they have received a threat from a certain man in Rivers State. They posted Asari Dokubo's picture there and the video where Asari Dokubo was saying that if American soldiers come and say they want to take the oil in the south, that they will take their life. The video is on their page. They say they are aware. One video you do can go viral and they will see it. Which one is some people will just come out and say they stand with Iran? You will go and tag it. Even the news platform, you people are not even being careful. You just go and tag it and say we are Nigerian, stand with Iran. Don't do that. Don't generalize it. Let us not go and bring problems that with the one in our house we have not finished facing it. Please, Allah, please, we don't have bunkers in Nigeria where we can go and hide for missile. We don't even have air defense system, something that can even fight the missile in the air. Please, we don't have all this. Don't look for trouble. Why you don't do that? Haba that Allah. If one person in the north is not happy with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the person come out and say he's not happy with Tinubu, you can't just do a news and say northern Nigeria is not happy. No, that person is speaking for himself. He's not speaking on behalf of the northern Nigeria. No, don't do that. How can some people come out and you now say Nigeria? No. If they now look at it, they say, okay, Nigeria stand, before you know that they start. I please Allah, there is nobody that will fight for us. Also, I am hearing breaking news that if the war continue in Iran and between Iran and America and Israel, I'm hearing that petrol will go to 1,000 naira. I want to ask, what is our business with the war? What is the business between the war that is happening and our oil in Nigeria, or our fuel price in Nigeria? When there was stability in Iran and between America and Iran and Israel, the fuel did not go down. So what will now make the war make the fuel to go up? Please, make me to understand. If there's anybody watching this video, can you make me understand why it will affect our fuel price, and fuel price will now go to 1,000? Please, the Allah, when we have oil in our country, we have Dangote that do the oil, that turn it into fuel. Dangote supply fuel. So how come we will now get, how will it get to the point that because of the war, our fuel price is going to go to 1,000? Make me to understand. Why do we like to take advantage of situations? That any advantage that you will use and hit the poor masses, you will dive it. Please, that let's respect ourselves. Let us respect ourselves. That Allah, please. We are talking about the fuel to go down. You are trying to say it to go up. Please, I beg you, don't do it. And for those of you that will come out and you have a problem with a particular country and you are protesting, please, news platform, beware. Don't generalize it. It's not everybody. You that want to fight America, can you identify yourself and go to a neutral ground, find one place and go, and let them be aware that you are there, so that you and them can fight? For us that don't want war, we don't want to fight, please don't generalize or don't say Nigeria, please. That Allah, please. I come in peace. Even as I'm talking, some people will say this one a coward, this one a sell out, this one. I'm just saying that I'm a lover of peace. It is not a bad thing. It's not a bad choice to make. This is me. I love peace. I don't like this one that I'm hearing a missile. I don't. My mind is not settled. You see Dubai, they didn't do anything. Oh, they sent missile to them. You see Bahrain, they didn't do anything. Oh, missile got to them. You see Qatar, Kuwait, missile got to them. They didn't do anything. How much more you that is protesting and standing for? Please hide us. Hide us.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the mistakes most of the Arab countries make is to think that there will come a time, or there will ever come a time, when the United States of America will decide and protect them more than the Israelis. The truth of the matter is the Arab countries have deceived themselves by bowing down and frustrating to the United States of American government, and at the same time to British government and the rest of the Western world. The United States of America will never, ever in their life, ever pick you instead of the Israeli people. So for those of you who are dreaming and thinking the United States of America will ever come for your rescue before going for the rescue of the Israeli people, you have deceived yourself. This shows how dumb most of the Arab countries are. Now you have seen the reality. The United States of America is not protecting you. You know, they make you look for trouble, and now the trouble is hurting you. You know, it's haunting you guys and hurting you guys. And there is nothing you guys can do about it. This shows how dumb you guys are. So, the truth of the matter is now you guys have seen the reality. We will never stop supporting the Islamic Republic of Iran. We have realized this for a very long period of time, that you work with the United States of America. And you work for the interests of the United States of America. You don't care if that interest is good for your region or not good for your region. All you care is you just want to rule. And now you're ruling the countries, and you have seen the consequences of your action. This is just the beginning. If you did not act fast and do what is right that will save your nations, then I tell you Arabs that your country, you understand, your countries are coming to the level of destruction, and there is nothing you can do to stop that. Retreat, repent, and ask most of the Muslim countries from all around the world to forgive you for the mistake you guys have made. Saudi Arabia is part of it, Egypt is part of it, Kuwait is part of it, Qatar is part of it, Jordan is part of it. Repent and ask the Muslims of your nations and all around the world to forgive you for the crime you guys have committed by supporting those who wanted to see the ending of Islam.
Israel is a superpower as it is today in the Middle East. No country can challenge him. And the killing of Ali Khamenei has put an end to a number of validations, has put an end to diplomatic validations as it is today. You see, Ali Khamenei is the supreme leader. It's like the second in command after Allah. That is the person Israel just killed like a chicken. is a major blow to a number of organizations as we speak today, like CNN, BBC, who happens to be a beneficiary of this guy. This guy is a validator. He validates a number of persons, like political actors, non-state actors, like political parties, for example, Democrats. That's why Democrats is not happy about the whole of these things. In my country now, we have non-state actors that are angry because of the death of this guy. Yes, we know that Qatar still play, some tricky role in financing some of these things, but Iran is a major validator, which is Ali Khamenei that was just killed. A major validator in this regard. And let me tell you something. The biggest loser in this war as it's going right now is China and Russia. Do you know why? Because Russia depends on Iran drone. It depends on kamikaze drone designed and manufactured by Iran. That is to tell you how powerful Iran is, that Israel is dealing with them like this. And China, in the second hand, depends on Iran oil. They can't do without their oil. In fact, they've signed 25-year oil deal worth $400 billion. 25 years. Can you imagine? So that is what Israel and US just put an end to now as it is right now. And there is nothing anybody can do about it.
Hello viewers across the world, and welcome back to my channel. So we've heard what these people have to say, and at this point I really don't know what Asari Dokubo is up to, because him and Sheikh Gumi, I think, is the same boat that is carrying two of them. I really don't get. Now, from the analysis the first speaker made, we've heard the several killings and unaliving of both Christians and Muslims that has been going on in Nigeria. So why has the northern Muslims not come out to protest against it, or this is not affecting them? Because at the end of the day, we're all Nigerians, and this is something that is even affecting you directly. You people have never staged a protest against the killings in the north, the ones that even, let's even talk about the ones that used to happen to even Muslims. Let's not even bring the Christian genocide into this for now. Why can't people talk about that? Then Asari Dokubo is here condemning the death of Iran supreme leader, and he has never come out to condemn or say anything reasonable when it concerns his own country. Rather, he is coming out to defend, always coming out to defend, like Sheikh Gumi. They are both the same. So what business do people have with Iran? I don't know if these people are just making content, but it's not just content, because they actually speak with these terrorists. Asari Dokubo, on the other hand, now, if Donald Trump is going to come, I just hope they'll pick him first, because these are the people that keeps giving us bad name and creating bad image of Nigerians outside. And at the end of the day, what they're even supposed to talk about, they will not talk about. Is the one that is not their business. They keep putting out inside. Well, let's talk in the comment section. And if today is the first time coming across my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe.